What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. It's fucking Friday. I decided this week that I am not going to actually do a video or do a vlog, anything, until I'm accomplished, until I feel like I've accomplished something. So Monday tech video went out, Wednesday app spotlight went out. I actually really had fun with that one. It was kind of a longer one, but definitely check that out, main channel. And then we're about to be doing the Friday game video. However, the reason I feel like I'm not accomplished is because I'm just now editing the vlog. Well, finishing editing the vlog. So we're gonna finish editing the vlog. I'm gonna do the game video, and then we're gonna edit real quick. It is 3 o'clock. Basically, I want to do all this by about 6, so I can take about a 3-hour nap, so I can go to the gym in the morning with at least some energy. So render and upload vlog, game video, podcast, because the new podcast is ready. We did it. Was it this Monday? Last Monday? One of these Mondays. I feel like it was this past Monday. We did the vlog, or we did the podcast. It was a good one. It was a good one. We had some interaction from our audience. Yeah, it was a good time. If you don't know, caffeine.tv/T3G Media, going forward, every Monday, we're gonna be doing a podcast. So join us for that. And of course, on the Tangents channel, card and links below, we have that replayable after it's done. So usually about a week later. So this will be up next week, Monday, you know, giving me time to edit and all that stuff. And then of course, it's gonna be available on all the major podcasting platforms. It's not on everything because it's not on Spotify. I just found out Spotify is funded by the Chinese, so something. I'm gonna finish rendering. All right, we have the game video recorded. It was gonna be a one and done. It was gonna be just me uploading what I record. The fucking thing is running, so that was probably right into the mic. It was just gonna be me recording, uploading, simple. However, some jackass decided to have some language that I do not want to have in my broadcast, and I'm gonna have to edit now. That son of a bitch, but at least now I get to put music behind it, so that's a thing. Also, toying around with the idea of legacy numbering. If you don't know what legacy numbering is, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk. This is starting to piss me off. This is the second time I've had to render this video. This is the third time this has happened, where an error in Adobe has caused the render to fail. And that's starting to piss me off. I'm already looking at buying a new computer, well, new hardware to like upgrade the server, the rendering computer. However, we're looking at about $450, $500, and that's a lot. That's without a new graphics card, and a graphics card is probably a good way to go. I don't know, crowdfunding. And listen, it's not like I'm not in a position where it's like it would take me so long to put that together, but it's just other things seem to crop up. But at the same time, I've been thinking about this. You know, sitting here, I'm looking at a lot of DVDs that don't really hit the players. Like I said, we got the Red Dwarf here. Like Robotech was a gift. Like some of this stuff I'm gonna keep, but like as much as I love Scrubs, I don't need Scrubs on DVD. I need Scrubs digitally if I need it at all. But if I want to just like pop in episodes of Scrubs, I don't want to have to find the right DVD where that episode is that I want to watch. Like that kind of shit. That can go away. A lot of this simple shit can go away. A lot of the like comic book stuff I'm gonna keep just because that's my shit. But certain things like Arabian Nights, like I wanna watch that, see what's up, see if that's something I like, but then I can get rid of it. These aren't mine, these animes. The animes here, these are not mine. But certain shit I just bought for the sake of it. Like The Darkest Hour, I think that's like a Nick Cage thing that I saw at Walmart or Target as I was walking by. Like, you know, if I wanna watch it, I'm gonna watch it and then be done with it. There's just a lot of shit here that I can be rid of that is never gonna get used. I want to play the last story for Modern Warfare and then get rid of that. There's just a bunch of stuff, man, a bunch of stuff that I don't need. What I do need is focus, you stupid fucking camera. But yeah, there's a collection of shit in this house that, here's the thing, I don't like to say I regret shit. I don't like to hold regrets, I don't like to dwell on shit. It is what it is, I made that decision then. If I were to do it again, with the knowledge that I have now, I would make a different decision. I would say that I don't need certain shit, like a bunch of these DVDs that I bought. But those decisions were already made. Dwelling on like what might have been had I made different decisions, there's no point. The energy wasted on that is ridiculous. My point is now, at this time, this is something Hottest and I disagree with. He talks about, you know, some of the stuff that he has that he could sell, that I've said, like, you can sell this, you don't use it, you don't need it. And he's like, but I'm not gonna get the money I paid for it. Well, of course, but it's gonna be a difference of then and now, right? Then you wanted it, now you need money. I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, certain shit I don't need, you know? I've got a bunch of stuff here that I could live without easily. But we were gonna talk about legacy numbers. Let's talk about that. Let's talk. All right, we've got the gaming video done. Took a while to render, but that's gonna be the first thing I upload. And then I'll upload the podcast. In the meantime, I'm gonna be editing the, there's not really much to edit. I just have to put it, well, I take that back. We had some video issues that stopped recording. Needless to say, definitely some editing required for the podcast, but the podcast is gonna get edited, rendered, and then that's gonna go up and be ready for Monday. I'm just gonna like post it and schedule it for Monday. Although like scheduled posts on WordPress have been kind of weird. So we'll see if that works. That's the plan for this evening. I've got about an hour and change before work. I wanna take a nap. That's kind of like my primary thing I wanna do before work because like I said, I wanna definitely get some sleep and have some energy in the morning when I go to the gym. It's my last session from this training class. And then we're gonna do assessment on Monday. Lots of things on Monday. Assessment on Monday, I got a meeting on Monday, and then of course we're doing a podcast on Monday. So that should be fun. Although this is the third time that I've said it, but let's talk about legacy numbering.
So let's talk about it.
So in comics, you have numbering on each issue, right? They went from the first day of issue, it's issue 1, and they just keep going on. Well, sometimes what happens is they'll relaunch a series. Take The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man was relaunched 3 times, I believe, before they went back to legacy numbering. So what happened was you had 1 through like, let's say 475. Let's say that's the number. Right? Then there was like volume 2, they relaunched, rebranded, some new stuff's happening, right? Number 1, jumping on point, maybe you should pick it up, right? Trying to make some money, right? Trying to sell books. Then what happens is you have 1 through, let's say 30. Let's say 1 through 25, just to make things easier for myself. Volume 2 is relaunched then again, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3. And let's say we have 99 of those issues. Well, on the 100th issue of that, they're like, oh, this is actually Amazing Spider-Man number 600. So you had 475, you had 25, right? That's 500. 99 issues of volume 3, and then it's like, boom, we're actually back to volume 1, number 600. Legacy numbering, right? That's what happened. In Action Comics recently, like the last few years, we had Action Comics number 1000. Right? One of the first superhero comic books, one of the longest going superhero comic books until they got relaunched, right? And then everyone's like, oh man, like you're gonna relaunch Action Comics, like the longest running like superhero comic ever. And then they were like, oh, we're gonna bring back the numbering anyway, so who cares? So they're in like the thousands now. Batman, or Detective Comics. Detective Comics is, oh boy, that focus. Detective Comics is also now going to hit about 1,000, I think, pretty soon. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna go with legacy numbering for the vlog and for the podcast. Because on the podcast, what we had the Tangents episodes, and then I created the segment panels on pages, and you also had the segment Passion as a Business, right? So those were 2 different segments. Each had all 3 had its own numbering. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually go back. I'm gonna run through all of the podcasts we've put up that were called the Tangents podcast, and I'm gonna count them all up and say the new episode that comes out Monday is actually gonna be, episode 415, right? People are gonna be confused, but we're gonna address it in the next podcast for sure, because I'm gonna actually know the number. I was gonna address it this time, but I didn't know how many there were. So the same thing is gonna happen with the vlog. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do seasons. Every year is gonna be a season. It's just gonna make sense that way. Then I don't have to worry about if I'm calling it like, September or January vlog part 1, January vlog part 2, part 3, whatever. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about like February week 1, February week 2. No, it's gonna be 2019 episode, whatever. So like I'm just gonna go back through 2018 or through 2019. I think we got four out this year. So this is gonna be episode 5 of 2019. That's it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It sounds more complex than it is, but it's pretty straightforward. These fucking dogs are outside. They're taking poops and stuff. Pepper is almost certainly eating some shit out there. So something I fucking have to deal with. Time to take a nap. We'll put on a pot of coffee so that when I'm done with my nap, I can drink my coffee. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. This first day, and I think I already have like 15 fucking 20 minutes of this shit. This is almost 34 minutes. God, I fucking talk a lot. I just wanna take a moment and acknowledge the fact that this is literally a vlog of 1.25 days. So the Saturday, woke up, I went to the gym, I slept. We had a quote come out for Windows, and then I slept, went to work, slept again, woke up, did some stuff around here. Nothing really major, except Eric and I went to see Alita Battle Angel, and I lost my fucking train of thought there. Oh my God, one day this is gonna be a focus. There we go. It was really good. I imagine we'll talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, if you are a regular watcher check out last week's podcast, Tangents channel, card here, link below. Yeah, I also just found out that I have an opportunity, a possibility for an opportunity to win a free comic book shop. Do I want to be the comic book guy again? And is that going to be enough money to live? Things to think about. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.